That's right.
There
That's
we
how
go.
do it.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our Live Good Opportunity webinar. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone is doing awesome. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of Live Good. I've got my three co-founders here with me. We'll let them say hello, and we'll jump right in. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
Our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
And our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Yo. What's up, everybody?
Awesome. So we are rocking. As you've probably heard, Live Good is officially the fastest growing company in the entire nutritional supplement industry and by far in the network marketing industry. We have absolutely been shattering records for the last 3 years since we launched. Over 2 million members have joined Live Good to save money, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and generate some additional income in their spare time from home. And 2 million people. Just to put that in perspective, it took Amazon 2 years to get 1 million members. It took us 13 months, about half the time. We're now well over 2 million, and haven't even really cracked the whatever you want to call it yet. We haven't seen the real growth yet, which is about to come. I mean, when all these other companies continue to try to sell products for 60, 80 bucks that, cost $5 or $6 to make, consumers are getting smarter. Buying habits are shifting. People are waking up. They're realizing that quality doesn't necessarily have to come at a high price. And that's exactly what we're doing at Live Good. Highest quality supplements at the lowest prices. That's why it's so easy, so duplicatable. We've got so many people being able to do it, getting into profit, earning extra income, and being able to help others do it as well. So, lots has changed in the network marketing industry over the last 15 years. Not a lot has changed as far as how most companies are doing it. And that model just isn't working anymore. And that's why we decided to launch Live Good, change it, fix it. And with 2 million members now around the world, really shows that we weren't the only ones that thought this was a good idea. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan, to talk a little bit more about the timing and positioning that we're in right now, why we're growing as fast as we are, but more importantly, where we're going in the next few years. And for those of you guys who don't know Nader, I mean, this guy is a legend when it comes to the network marketing industry. He has done everything from building big teams in the field to consulting, business ownership, business development, product development, all that stuff. But more importantly than all of that is he is all about helping the little guy win, seeing you guys have success. I mean, he answers his phone, he responds to emails. He's on like 10 Zooms a day, helping teams all over the world. And that's what he's here for. So with that, our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan, where are we going, man?
Hey, brother. Thank you so much, Ben, for the kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to welcome you to our Thursday Zoom. You're going to get some amazing information. But the most beautiful thing is now you can get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. Ben said a lot of nice things about me. I want to give it back to him a little bit because we got some amazing information for you, and timing is so important. I had the honor and pleasure of meeting this young man 25, almost 26 years ago. My wife, Melissa, and I were involved in a little side hustle to make some extra money. And like I said, I was the luckiest guy on the planet to sign Ben Glinsky up. And literally, I had to sign him up and duck. I mean, the guy absolutely went out there and just, as a distributor, built some of the biggest organizations, generated some of the biggest checks for his team. And he's going to share with you probably either today or tomorrow in our first Friday Zoom of the month. That's very important. We want to invite all of you on it, that when he walked away from the industry, it made us a lot of sense. But I just want to personally thank him for coming back to the world of supplementation and network marketing, for putting the team together, and over 2 million people, as he just shared with you, recognize the value of what we're doing. And as I shared with you again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Yes, we've broken every record in all business world you can imagine: supplementation, multi-level marketing, home-based business, skincare, you name it. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. So Ben, I personally want to thank you, brother, for coming back to the world of network marketing, bringing Lisa and Ryan, who created the most amazing nutritional products on earth for their family. But because of you coming back, over 2 million pioneers that are getting healthy, staying healthy, doing an affordable way, grabbing the tiger by the tail, and we're about to change the world. So thank you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nader Kazan, as Ben shared with you, and my job is to share with you the importance of timing. In the world of business, it's all about location, location, location. You're here for a business opportunity. Yes, you're going to get healthy, you're going to stay healthy, you're going to do it in an affordable way. But our Thursday Zoom is about the side hustle of Live Good. So here's how it works. Let's look at what's happening in our planet. A few years ago, everybody got locked up. One of the things that lock up do, it made people wiser shoppers. And we're going to talk a lot about that. Ben already talked about it a little bit. People are not going to go back to overpay $75 for a product now that they can get one from us with third to fourth of the price with 100% money back guarantee. Let's look at what's happening in the world of commerce. In America, United States of America, actually about 10 years ago, 9 years ago, when Ben and I started talking about this amazing concept that now we call Live Good, we used to call it the Costco model. Look at Costco, United States of America, excuse me. There's this club called Costco. There's another one called Sam's Club. There's a whole bunch of them because the world is going to the subscription model because that's how the end user actually gets the true value. Costco has 110 million members, ladies and gentlemen, that are paying Costco $12.95 a month. So if you really want to save money on, let's say, milk, you got to buy 2 gallons. If you want to save money on some ketchup, you literally got to buy like 3 pounds of ketchup to save some money. But guess what? Over 110 million people, because of the world's buying habit has shifted, people are looking for more value, are paying $12.95 a month, so they have to buy 2 gallons of milk to save money. Let's look at another company, as Ben mentioned a little bit about them, which is a massive trillion-dollar company called Amazon. Amazon initially started with books. Now they almost have everything. But it took Amazon, as Ben shared with you, over 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, to get their first 1 million Prime members. Okay, and they probably spent tens of millions of dollars of investor money. Not only we broke that record, but at the most important part that you're going to hear about tomorrow, 3 out of 10 people that get involved with Live Good, they cannot wait to tell their friends about what they found. So Amazon has 220 million Prime members right now. 220 million people are paying Amazon $14.95 a month. So if you pay $80 for a green that costs about $5 to make, you get free shipping out of it. But guess what? 200 million plus people are doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing in Live Good, we're using the exact same model as Costco. We're using the membership to run the company so Dr. Ryan and Lisa can bring you the highest quality products at the lowest price. Because the days of overpaying for some nutritional products, so maybe somebody on top of some compensation plan or some doctor will get rich, is over. Back to you, brother.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And if you look at the network marketing industry over the past few years, companies that are still trying to sell products for 50, 60, 80, 100 bucks are losing volume, losing momentum. Checks are going down. People are losing ranks. And it's because the consumer's getting smarter. Exactly what Nader said. Buying habits have shifted. People are able to compare prices and see what else is out there. And at the same time, there's a very big lack of transparency that is now being educated on. People are becoming aware and not just blindly believing any celebrity or influencer or advertisement or marketing strategy or whatever that's out there on the internet. And now they're doing their research, and 99% of companies aren't even telling you how much of any ingredient is in the product. They're not even showing you those third-party testing results so you know if the product is clean. And what I mean by that, if you have a network marketing product or any nutritional supplement for that matter in your house, you could look now, you could look after the call, but I want you to do this. Look at the supplement facts on the label. Look at the label and see if it says the word blend, whether it's a proprietary blend, an alkalizing blend, a greens blend, a reds blend, a vitamin blend, whatever that is. Or if it said, and what that means is they just list a bunch of ingredients which are in the product, but they don't tell you how much of any ingredient is in the product. Every single one of our Live Good products is made with only the highest quality, cleanest, purest, healthy, and premium ingredients, and we show you exactly how much of every single one is in the product. So again, if you have a supplement there, look at the label, and you'll you will see proprietary blend. And what companies try to hide behind this idea that, yeah, it's a proprietary blend, so no one will steal our formula. It's a secret formula. We don't want anyone to know what's in it. Guys, that's an excuse for not using high quality ingredients, using little amounts of the good stuff. Like this product, for example, it says the word spirulina on here. If you look at the ingredients list, spirulina is listed as part of their blend. They don't tell you how much of it's in there. Spirulina is probably the most nutrient-dense superfood on the planet. It is a powerful, powerful antioxidant. It's a powerful protein. I mean, it's got so many benefits in that one ingredient. But this company, there could be a sprinkle in there. There could be 100 milligrams, could be 500 milligrams. Nobody knows because they don't tell you. Live Good, 1,600 milligrams right there on the label. So the point is this, like, if you don't know, let me close my door. We got some dogs just came over. Hold on one sec. So yeah, if you don't know how much of an ingredient or anything is in the product, it's very challenging and very hard to trust that company. And that's what's happening out there in the industry. You know, ask your company, why aren't you telling me what I'm putting in my body? Why aren't you telling me how much of any ingredient is in here? Why are you hiding behind this proprietary blend and not telling me anything? And on top of that, to take it a huge step further, not just a little step, but a huge step further, is those third-party testing results. Just because, and even if a company does, and 99% do not show how much of the ingredients are in there, you still don't know the quality of the ingredients. Meaning, is it a cheap ingredient that was grown with chemicals, pesticides, is probably loaded with toxins? Or is it a high quality USDA certified organic ingredient that is going to make you healthy? Because a lot of products out there, guys, will actually make you less healthy, and you're buying it to get healthy, than more healthy. And that's a scary thing. And so ask to see those third-party tests. Ask to see those toxicity tests. Ask to see those heavy metals tests, the glyphosate tests, the certificates of analysis, so you know that the products, the ingredients are clean. Because otherwise what happens, yeah, I'm beating these guys up a bit today, but this product was just recalled because people got salmonella from it, and they claim they have clean ingredients. Like, and they claim they do third-party testing. If they did third-party testing, they absolutely would have caught that before it went out and gave people salmonella. It's a very easy thing to catch. Every single one of our ingredients is tested as it comes into our manufacturing facility. Once we mix it, we test the finished product again to make sure that there's none of that stuff that we just talked about. Cleanest, healthiest, purest, premium ingredients, premium products at the lowest prices anywhere. That's why, while other companies are struggling, losing volume, we've grown to over 2 million members and continue to break records. We just had our biggest week ever, and it's not even done. Today is our cutoff date. And I'm sorry, not biggest week ever. Biggest week in this year, and the biggest week in about the last 6 months, since September of last year. So, like, as huge as we've been growing, we're still, it's scaling up. So now is the time, guys. I mean, as Nader said, we've got 2 million members, which is awesome. But 2 million compared to 160 million people in just the network marketing industry, and over 5 billion adults around the world that are already taking nutritional supplements. And if they could save money, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way with the highest quality supplements on the planet at the lowest prices and full transparency, that's where the real growth is going to come from. So out of those 5 billion plus people around the world, to think that we won't have 10 million, 20 million, 50 million of them purchasing their products from Live Good is, I mean, it's a very easy thing to see happening, and it is happening as we continue to grow. So as we talk about the comp plan here after our product team, you'll understand that all that growth, the only place for all those people to go is under the ones who are already in there. We're going to talk about some of that. Nader mentioned a call tomorrow. I'm going to invite all of you on that as well. We've got our Fire Starter Friday call that we do every Friday, just an awesome training call, announcement call, rank advancements, and just an opportunity to kind of meet us and learn some awesome stuff about Live Good, about the industry, about everything that is going on out there. But with that, let's go out to our amazing product team. We're going to start with our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. And one of the best things about Lisa, I mean, you look at a lot of companies out there, both in the network marketing industry as well as just the supplement space. And a lot of times you don't even know who's behind the company, who makes these products, if they even dare put them in their body. And then others you see, it's like, hey, if this product works so well, why aren't you healthy? Like, why are you overweight? Why are you obese? Why aren't you, either the products don't work or you're not using them if you're telling me that they're good and you're clearly not healthy. And I'm not saying that to bash anyone, but you know, you look at Lisa and Dr. Ryan and you see, you know, these are people that care about their health, that focus on their health. They're conscious of what goes in and on their body. And they're not going to put anything in their body that's not 100% clean and healthy. And that's the difference between Live Good and most other companies out there, both in the network marketing industry as well as the supplement space, is products are not made to get people healthy. And that's the scary thing. Products are not made to get people healthy. They're made to make the company money. And that's the complete opposite of what we're doing here at Live Good. We don't skimp on ingredients. We're making only the highest quality products on the planet. There is nothing, there are products I will say that can compare, that are close to as good as ours, and they're also selling for 50, 60 bucks, while ours sell for $19.95 for the highest quality greens powder on the planet. But when you understand the reasoning, we're making these products to take these products to get healthy, number one, and to help everyone get healthy. And far number two is to generate income for the company, but yes, to generate income for you guys, absolutely, in the network marketing side. And that's why we've got more people making money than any other company out there. But more importantly, when you understand the quality of the products, that's what grows the company. That's what creates that momentum. That's what creates the duplication and makes it easy for everyone to be able to do it. So with that, let's go out to our awesome Director of Product Development, Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Ben. I'm sorry, Ryan and I are in the same office at the moment. Welcome. For those of you that don't know, obviously, Dr. Ryan and I, we are married. We've worked together for a very long time, owning health clinics. But even prior to that, let's just give an example, I was working in the hospital at the cardiac rehab. This is more the reactive, this is more the reactive side. So you have something happen and we react and try to help take care of you. Where Live Good falls and where I really like to focus my energy is the proactive side of healthcare. And it's making sure we take care of our bodies to prevent these things from happening to us. And what's always happened with supplements, they've been around for a very long time. And like Ben said, there are great supplements out there. Sometimes hard to find, but whatever. They typically come with a hefty price tag. And we saw that working firsthand when we ran a health clinic. And it's unfortunate because what happens is I'm telling people as their health coach that they need to be on 6, 7, 8 supplements. And they're like, how long? This is for the long haul, right? We're on prevention. Prevention's for the long haul. You got to stay on it. But then they can't afford to stay on these 6, 7 supplements that are at 60 to 80 bucks a pop. It's just not sustainable. And this is similar to things that go on in the network marketing industry, right? So people drop off and maybe after that 3-month mark, same thing with the high price supplements, because they just can't afford to stay on it. And there's what's different with Live Good. And obviously you're hearing on the network marketing side, and I'm gonna focus here on the product side, but regardless, it's 2 industries that we are changing. 2 industries that we are kind of causing a little disruption, and making better. This is so everybody can take advantage of it in many ways. But really, when it comes to the supplement side, we need you to be on these supplements to be proactive about your health. And that's the reality of it. And while I'm here at this point, I'm just going to read a testimonial. I feel like I haven't done this in a long time. I do get wonderful testimonials emailed to me, which are different than ones that might be on the website where give a little quick blurb about a supplement. But this is all about health. This is somebody that we have literally changed her life. Okay, she says, I wanted to personally share how grateful I am for your products and what they have done for my health and my life. At the end of 2025, I had routine blood work done and received news that honestly terrified me. I had recently gone through menopause, and my lab results showed that my health markers were heading in a direction that deeply concerned me. My cholesterol numbers were very high. My A1C indicated I was approaching diabetic range, and I was facing the real possibility of being placed on medication, something I strongly hoped to avoid. So right now, many of you, I'm sure you are in the same boat, right? Or have been there. I had joined Live Good in September and began consistently using the products in November. After seeing my lab results, I asked my doctor if she would allow me 3 months, which is always the number I say, give your body 3 months of time to adjust when you start taking supplements. But she wanted to give her body 3 months to focus on improving my health naturally before starting medication. And thankfully, her doctor agreed, which is a very great thing. But if your doctor wants to push back on it, really, really, really encourage them and push for letting them give you 3 months. I'm excited to share that my most recent blood work shows significant improvements. My A1C has dropped, my cholesterol numbers are moving in the right direction, my triglycerides have decreased substantially, and I've lost 20 pounds. Even more importantly, I feel better than I have in years. I mean, this is a true testament of what we are trying to do, of what I preach and really am trying to help you with. This is about prevention. This person really wanted to focus on their health naturally, but just like most of us, as we age, things happen, and then all of a sudden, boom, we go to our doctor appointment and everything on paper looks horrible and we feel like crap. The goal is to avoid that. The goal is to take care of yourself every step of the way. I talk a lot about health span. Maybe you've heard about lifespan, but health span is actually where you want it to meet your lifespan. You want them equal. You want to live as long as you can, but also live in a healthy state. So your last 5 to 15 years are not somewhat bedridden. You're in a wheelchair. You're miserable. You're achy. You struggle to sleep. Your stress is high. We all focus on that. And I talk a lot about pillars of health. And there's so many different pillars of health, but there's certain ones that I like personally to focus on. And supplementation is a major player in that, along with, guys, you got to eat well, you have to move your body, you have to sleep well, you have to stress less, you have to hydrate, you have to socialize. I mean, all these things are extremely important, but supplementation is a very easy place to start. And I talk about it, how it can often be the catalyst to lead you into these other pillars of health, right? Example, if you're struggling with sleep and you start taking magnesium, or maybe you need a little extra support and you have our CBN sleep gummies, you start taking things and you're sleeping better. If you're sleeping better, you're waking up feeling better. So now you have time and energy to start moving your body more, and then you're moving your body, and then you want to eat better. And the whole thing is a wonderful, beautiful cycle. But you have to start somewhere, and that's why I say supplementation is the best way to start. We do have our health questionnaire. Gives you a very wonderful place to start. You enter all your information, and I always say you can email it to me if you want like further guidance. If you feel like you have a couple other health conditions or things going on that we didn't ask in a health questionnaire, reach out to me. I'll help personalize it for you. Reach out to me about certain supplements that you're taking that you want to help replace with Live Good. This is the stuff that I'm here for you, because also a lot of things that Ben was talking about with transparency with supplementation, it can be a very confusing place, because as we turn on open up our computers, our phones, the TV, there are supplements bombarded at us. And the marketing can be very catchy, very nifty, and it kind of swings you maybe in the wrong direction, where something is over-promising these amazing, crazy things, and you really don't know how to dissect the label and really understand what is in it and what it's going to do for you. We do all that for you. First, we have transparency. Like we said in our pricing, we have transparency in who's behind the product. There's no crazy influencers that are making a ton of money to just talk about our supplements, even though they're probably not even using them, which is what most of these, influencers do. We have transparency about what is in our products and what is not in our products. Both of them are very, very important. We have transparency about the amount of our ingredients in our products. Very important, because if something is not at a high enough dose, if something is not at a therapeutic dose, it's not going to move the needle. It's not going to do anything. You're wasting your time and your money and your effort just be taking a supplement. We make sure everything is dosed therapeutically. We make sure you see the numbers. We make sure we list every single ingredient. We certify organic where possible. We give you all the testing results that we do on our website, so everybody is able to see, which, believe it or not, many companies don't do that. And they won't even give it to you when you ask. I know Ben has reached out to companies. I've done it myself. And it's always a bizarre thing when you get the email back and say, we don't make this public, but we assure you that our products are clean and these are the results, but they don't show you anything. So transparency is very important when it comes to supplementation. Stop just going to any market, health food store. Just because it's a health food store, it doesn't mean that everything in there has all the proper testing and all the proper transparency that you really deserve. So yes, welcome to Live Good. Again, I'm always here for questions. Dr. Ryan and I do Monday trainings where you can learn all about our products. And each Monday, the topic is different, but all of the post trainings are on our YouTube channel. And we do that for a reason. We want you to educate yourself. We want you to learn, and we want you to share it with others, because education is key when it comes to health and wellness. Yeah, I think that's it. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. And yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, just because you're buying a product from a health food store doesn't mean it's healthy. In fact, Dr. Ryan and I went to a convention where these supplement brands were selling to doctors, to healthcare practitioners, chiropractors, who were then selling those products in their practices. And literally same thing. 99% of these companies are using proprietary blends, not showing the certificates of analysis, not showing any of the third-party testing results. And Ryan and I are asking them, we're like, hey, no, like, and they're not even using organic ingredients. It's like, why aren't you using organic ingredients? And we get all kinds of excuses like organic doesn't always mean the best. Organic is literally the cleanest, healthiest, purest form of an ingredient. There's no better than organic. They're trying to say it's not always the best. And then other brands were like, hey, you know, why aren't you telling us how much of any ingredients in there? They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay, let's look at this product. How much spirulina is in there? Oh, that's proprietary. We don't disclose that. It's like, well, how do I even know that you're using you know, a good formula, that you're putting enough of these ingredients in there to give people a therapeutic benefit, meaning to do anything, to give them benefit and results? And the truth is, the answer is you don't know. You don't know what is in these products that you're buying out there. And again, that's another reason that Live Good, and I think not just is that a reason that we're currently growing as fast as we are, but I think that's going to be a huge reason that we continue to grow as fast as we are. Because as that education continues, as more and more people realize that, wow, you're right, I don't know what's in these supplements that I'm taking. You know, here's a big one. What's in it? How much of any ingredient is in it? Who knows? They don't tell you. And is it organic? No. Like half of these ingredients could be grown with chemicals, pesticides. You could be putting toxins in your body and not even know it. And that's one of the biggest differences between Live Good and every other brand out there is none of our ingredients are going to, like, we make these products to use these products. You will not find anything harmful, any toxins, any heavy metals, anything in any one of our products that's going to hurt you. And that's a huge difference between 99% of companies out there where they can tell you that, but without showing you. And when I say showing you, you can look on our website. We publish all of those third-party testing results, all those certificates of analysis. You don't even have to ask us. It's right there, proudly displayed, so you can see that these genuinely are the highest quality, cleanest, healthiest, purest, premium supplements out there anywhere. And you can compare the prices. I mean, when other companies are selling stuff for $59, $99, and we have a higher quality, better, cleaner, healthier product for literally a quarter, a third of the price, $19.95 for the best greens product on the planet. By the way, if you're not taking a greens product, guys, this is something, most people are not getting enough greens, fruits, and vegetables out of their daily diets. This is great for digestive health, for immune strength, for stress, anxiety, energy, so many benefits. And this is gut support. I mean, it's an amazing product. Detox, and it tastes better than all this other stuff as well. I'm actually drinking mine right now, mixed with our collagen peptides, another amazing product great for hair, skin, nails, and joints. And Dr. Ryan, I'll actually share the story with you tomorrow about our collagen. Just another thing that I realized, because I stopped taking it for 2 days, and my knees, my joints, it makes a huge difference. Like you got to be, and like Lisa said, how long do I have to take a product? You got to be consistent. Like if you want it to keep working, you got to keep taking it. If you don't want to be healthy anymore, that's when you stop. I mean, something as simple as like magnesium, something that is responsible for every single thing our bodies do. It plays a role. Over 300 chemical reactions in the body depend on magnesium to function correctly. Without it, stuff doesn't work. If you want to have migraines, headaches, cramps, digestive issues, sleep issues, don't take magnesium or stop taking it. But if you want to have a healthy body, you want all your bodily functions to work, you want everything to go smoothly in your body, then you need magnesium. Most of us are not getting enough in our daily diets. This is just such a simple, no-brainer product. Less than $10. Most high-quality magnesiums out there are $30 or $40, $9.95 with a full 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. Like that's the Live Good difference. We genuinely want to help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, unlike all these other companies who are just trying to make a buck off people with low-quality supplements. And that is a huge difference and a huge reason. You know, once people see Live Good, they can't unsee it. Nobody's going back to spending $60 on a greens powder when they can get the best one for $19.95. No one's going back to spending $80 for CBD oil when they can get the best one that I can't find here for $19.95 or $14.95 even for our 750 milligram. So all of our products, highest quality at the lowest prices. Another just reason, not only that we're growing as fast as we are, that's awesome, but what that means that we're growing as fast as we are is that people are making money in the compensation plan. People are able to do it. And that's huge. And just another, so many reasons we're growing as fast as we are. But with that, let's go out to our awesome director of product development, the guy that makes all these products. I kind of, introduced him as I talked to about all these products. Nothing harmful in our products, only the highest quality ingredients. There's really nothing more than that. And this guy has so much experience, so much knowledge, so much care and energy. I mean, he spends so much of his time, effort, energy into just researching ingredients, researching formulations, researching all of these ingredients and where they're grown, how they're harvested, how they're extracted, how they interact with all the other ingredients. And just another thing that makes our products, quite honestly, better than anything else out there. So with that, our director of product education, keep switching everything around. Product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, buddy, I feel like director of product education would be also appropriate. Kind of fits too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, love that stuff, Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nodder and Lisa. I do have a follow-up point there real quick to Lisa's thing, though. So for those that don't know me, I am a pharmacist. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. I've spent many years in the pharmacy setting, and my passion, believe it or not, has always been around supplementation. Isn't that funny? Because I knew the training told me that, hey, there's deficiencies, right? And drugs are a big one of the most common causes of these deficiencies. I was the pharmacist guy that would walk around the counter and say, hey, you just got put on this diuretic, this water pill for your blood pressure. Did you know it's going to deplete your body of magnesium? In addition, did you know magnesium is involved in all of these different biochemical reactions? They say up to 300 chemical reactions, and maybe that's why after you got put on that blood pressure med, hey, maybe that's why you're not sleeping well. That's maybe why you have restless legs. Maybe that's why you have anxiety. And then start talking through these things, because otherwise that person will go back to the physician, report the symptoms of anxiety and restlessness and not being able to sleep and all that jazz. And guess what they're going to get? Guess what they're going to get? Ding, 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 another prescription. So I'm just saying that's the typical medical system, right? The medical system has been that way, but not really pharmacy. I know pharmacy dispenses the medications, but pharmacy is actually trained in there's a word that I'm looking for. It's specific. It's like, but not holistic. Either way, we spend a lot of time in the formulation, right? It's making sure that the compound, the product is stable, that it's effective, it's dosed properly. We're expected to get some type of outcome, right? Ultimately, if you're treating somebody for something, you're expecting an outcome. And that's exactly how I view dietary supplements. So formulating the dietary supplements, it's important to me, the sourcing the highest quality ingredient, point, end of story. It's Ben's 100% requirement of me. It's Nodder's expectation, and certainly it's Lisa's too as a consumer. And I'll tell you, that by itself is probably a point that most companies don't focus on. Because they don't know. They don't know to focus on. They just don't know. They're not whatever. They're not formulators. They're just contracted out, and they're a marketing company, and then so on and so forth. But sourcing the highest quality ingredient, it starts there, right? And then testing to ensure things like what Ben said doesn't happen. No way should salmonella ever be contaminated in our product. If you're testing the raw material and then you're testing the finished product in the end, you should never have a product go out of your door that has salmonella, right? It's the first microbial you test for. It's like the most obvious one. Like, hello. And so I think sourcing quality is number one. Number two is dosage, right? We want to focus on dosage because we're looking for outcome, right? We're looking to help people. So we're certainly not going to fairy dust a product because guess what? I don't get any, there's no strength in that. A, the consumer's not getting a good outcome. And B, they're asking questions that I'm not going to be able to answer. They're going to want to know, what's the dose of this product? How come you're not telling me? And especially now that Live Good is really blowing the lid off and making people aware to these issues, it's kind of deceptive. I think, Ben, it's like deceptive practices. It's like, otherwise, why would you not want people to know? It's so weird to me. Like you said, well, people knock off the formula, they could copycat it. It's like, no, that's fine. What do you mean? Like, there's nothing that unique about magnesium, but you've got to be able to make the right choice on the dose, the quality, and all that stuff. So I think that, that's what it's all about, ensuring the highest quality product. Sourcing, of course, pricing is a part of that equation because at the end of the day, guys, that there is no one magic bullet. There's no way I'm going to sit here and say, hey, just take our super greens and you're going to be totally covered. You're going to be fine. Like, I will not be able to do that. And a lot of companies do that. Like, that's crazy to me. A lot of companies, there's a big one that just came out backed by an old professional soccer. It's really getting a lot of traction. It's like the only thing you need to take all day long. And of course, once you believe it, there you go. Like Ben said, look on there and see proprietary blend, you know, and you don't know what you're getting. B, they're over promising and under delivering. And at the end of the day, they're charging a fortune for it. So again, it doesn't make sense and it's not sustainable. So we've seen it in practice, like Lisa said, in proactive functional medicine practice. In 3 months, they're done. They're not paying for it again. They're not going to buy 3, 4, 5 supplements at $40 and up per supplement. They're just not going to spend the $200 to $300 a month. It is out of range. It is. Now, with Live Good, it's different. And that's what I think is super special, because we're openly telling you about everything, right? And then we're also openly telling you, hey, you're going to have to take more than one supplement. Now, if you just choose to take one and you're going to ask me to hang my hat on it, I'm probably going to say magnesium, believe it or not. I think I probably would say magnesium, because I know you start taking it for 6 weeks, you're not going to stop taking it. Like, I know that. I know. It really can change your life. It can change your digestive health. It can change it's for muscle, nerve, energy. It's for brain health. It's for sleep. It's for stress. It's for heart health. It's for bone. I mean, guys, woo, the list could go on and on and on. But there's a lot of products like that. Our Factor 4, the most powerful, unique, one-of-a-kind omega-3 fish oil supplement on the market. Very powerful. So it's a close second. And those, once you believe it too, those are our top 1 and 2 sellers. 1 and 2. So there's a lot of things like that, but we ultimately want you to understand the importance of stacking and taking multiple products, because it does matter, and timing matters. And I talk about that a lot. That's why we don't just jam a bunch of stuff into one product. Timing matters. When you take, what you take, drug interactions and stuff like that. And this is why I opened the call today with the drug nutrient depletion. So it's called drug-induced nutrient depletion. You see it in water pills, you see it in statin drugs, you see it with beta blockers, you see it with the anti-anxiety meds and the depressive meds. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I've done this for, I don't know, hundreds of people now. If you have any questions about what you think you're deficient in addition to asking Lisa for the advice and all that, if you want, this is totally up to you, but include the meds you're on, and I'll tell you exactly what likely deficiency you have. If you want to go a step further, you can get micronutrient testing done. And again, Lisa and I are right there along the way with you to help you understand and interpret this information. So it is a lot about education. Starting off the call with that, it's a lot about education, and it's a lot about you guys empowering the consumer to make these decisions, because really nobody up until now has been doing it for you, right? The physicians have been turning you away, just trying to write you a script, or you've been overwhelmed and inundated with different ads and marketing things. You don't know which one's right one for you. So yeah, I think there's a lot of confusion in the space, but not with Live Good. Again, we kind of strip it all away, and it made it very simple, made it very, very simple. Now we are growing rapidly, guys. Like, we are, like, we're big. Like, you want to talk, like, we're big time. We're talking probably 50 SKUs now, Ben. I mean, we are kicking butt. I mean, we are changing lives, constantly getting, like, those testimonials Lisa read. Are you kidding me? That is some powerful stuff. That's not just one a day. There's multiple of that. People are very, very happy that they found Live Good, and we're here to stay. We're going to be cranking out new products, keeping things rolling, running our content, making sure you guys are getting the best possible product for the best possible price, and supporting you all along the way. So, Ben, I'm sorry I don't have any of the products in my hand. I tweaked my back actually on this kettlebell workout, so I was going to get up, but I didn't want to get up and run around. So anyway, Ben, I'm going to send it back to you right now.
Awesome. Yeah, it is interesting, a lot of the stuff you said, but proprietary blends, like the excuse that they don't want companies to copy, like, it's very easy to reverse engineer a product if you really wanted to copy someone's formula. Like, you can have any lab do that. Yeah. And here's the funny thing, like, most companies, that's their excuse, is the proprietary. We don't want people to steal our formula. But the truth is, they don't want people to know their formula because it's not a good formula. Amen. Like, if you want the absolute,
that's right.
Yeah, you want the best formula, the best greens powder formula on the plate. Here's the recipe right here. Anyone can copy this anytime they want. This proprietary blend, I don't want people to copy, is garbage. Here's the best formula. Go ahead and copy it, other companies, other brands, other supplements. This is the best formula. Try to make this product for $15, $16 shipped to your warehouse and sell it for $19.95. That's why companies aren't doing it. It's not because they don't want people to steal their formula. It's because they can't make money on $2 or $3 margins like we can because of our membership model and because of the way that we run our business. They want to sell those products for 50, 60, 80, $100 like these guys and pay expensive celebrities and influencers with marketers to tell you that it's good and spend the money on marketing instead of the ingredients and not get you benefits. You want the highest quality supplements that get results with the best formulas. That's what we have here. And if you want to see the recipe, there's not a proprietary blend, the best formula for every single one of our products right there on every single one of our labels. We don't hide anything, fully transparent, all the certificates of analysis, all the third-party testing results, all that stuff. But Dr. Ryan, so speaking of, yes, magnesium, I would agree. Like everybody needs it. I know most of us are not getting enough magnesium, but I'll tell you what, the last couple of days, I switched up 2 things and it's been helping me sleep a lot better. I don't know if it's related or just coincidence. So I want to ask you this, because this one I think does have an effect. So vitamin D, another just crucial supplement that most of us are not getting enough of. It plays a huge role in our whole immune system support, but also bones, brain support, sleep support, heart support. Like it's got so many benefits. And that's what, so usually I take 2 capsules every morning, which is what, 2,000 international units?
Now each
Ryan?
capsule is 2,000, so you're getting 4,000.
Okay. So I've actually upped it to 3, and I get a lot of sunlight. I'm outside a lot. I'm mountain biking this morning, but I upped it to 3, and that may have an effect because the sunshine vitamin actually plays a huge role in sleep, even though you don't want to take it before bed, but it does. And so this is my question, because I haven't been taking probiotic gut support consistently. The last few days, I've been focusing on taking it every day, and I don't know if that has something to do with my sleep, but could it? Are you frozen? Am I frozen? Someone frozen?
You're good. Ben is good.
Ryan's frozen. Ryan!
All right, I everything froze. Can you hear me and see me?
Now we can. Yeah. Does probiotic gut support, could this have an effect on my sleep? That's just a question for me.
Oh, yes, dude. Of course, man. The mind-body connection, the gut, the second brain is in the gut. Absolutely, buddy. All of the neurotransmitters, like the serotonin, the dopamine, things are made in your gut lining. 100% can impact.
Because it has been noticeable. Like that's the only thing I've changed. I've taken 1 extra capsule of vitamin D and started taking the gut support consistently.
Boom. I love it.
And I've been sleeping better. So, hey, there you go, guys. On top of, we also have 2 amazing sleep supplements that I do kind of alternate, which is our CBN sleep gummies and our awesome sleep patches that I love. I also love our energy patches. I've got one on right now. But no, awesome stuff. Highest quality supplements, lowest price. I'm just going to show you a couple real quick, and then we'll get into the compensation plan because I know you guys are on this call to learn how to make money. But yeah, magnesium, $9.95. Guys, most companies are selling this for 30, 40, $50. Most network marketing companies, you can't even find a product for less than 40 or $50. Vitamin D, what do we got? $8.49, $8.50, something like that. Also under $10, maybe $9.49. And our multivitamin, $12.95. You get all 3. And I don't know the individual prices as much, but, well, vitamin D, just because everyone buys these together. This is our daily essentials pack. You get all 3 for $29.95. Not one, not each, but $29.95 for all 3. Our magnesium, our vitamin D, and our multivitamin. None of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those nutritional gaps. This is the highest quality bioactive complete multivitamin. This is our men's formula. We also have a women's formula that I don't have right here. Your choice, either one, $29.95. Just a huge savings, guys. $1 a day for basic, fundamental, foundational, absolutely essential, no-brainer, have to have supplements. $1 a day. Literally everyone can afford that. And just, again, another reason, I'm probably going to say that 3 more times, that we're growing as fast as we are. Highest quality supplements, lowest prices. And because of that, it makes it very easy. We're getting into the comp plan stuff now, the duplication, the network marketing side, the money. Because of that, it makes it very easy for people to share it. When you know that you have the best products at the best prices, you're not hiding anything. they have questions about what's in it. Here's the formula. Like, you literally don't have the answer to that question with any other company out there, because they don't tell you how much of anything is in the product or any of those third-party testing results. So when you know you've got the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, again, 60% of people around the world are already taking at least one supplement. When you can tell them, hey, check out these, highest quality, lowest price, you might like them, you might be able to save some money compared to what you're paying right now. And then once people get one or two of our products, guess what they do? They want to try more because they're getting results. On top of that, we have the most generous 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee in the industry, and nobody even uses it because people, they don't send the product back. They order more product because it works. Because when you give people quality, when you give people value, when you're not trying to rip them off and just make $1 on a proprietary blend that you're not telling people what's in, it makes a difference. And that's why so many people are able to do it. And by do it, what I mean by this, in most network marketing companies, literally 99% of them, you've got 1, 2, maybe 3% of the affiliates in the company are in profit. In other words, 97 to 99% of people in every single network marketing company out there are losing money. I'm going to say that again because I want you guys to get it. 97% of people in network marketing lose money in every single company, including the one that you might be in right now or any other one that you've been in before. Those are just the facts. That's just the statistics. I mean, Nader and I have been running software, running companies for the last 20 years. We see the actual numbers, and that's just 97%. It's closer to 99 if you want to be real.
Yeah.
People lose money. In Live Good, first of all, nobody loses money. Everyone's saving more money than they're spending. Well, they're saving money on the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, but 30% of our affiliates are in profit. 30% of people are winning, are making money, compared to 1 or 2% in most companies out there. That's more than 10 times the success rate in Live Good than any other company is having out there. You want to give yourself the best chance of success, you get a company where people are winning, where 30% of the people are in profit, 10 times more than the next best company out there. That's a huge difference. And again, and that's not even counting how many people are winning by saving more money every month. So nobody loses in Live Good. Worst case scenario, you're spending $9.95, you're saving 15, 20, 50 bucks, $100 on the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, not to mention getting in the best shape of your life, getting healthy, staying healthy, doing it in an affordable way, which is more valuable than any amount of money you can make. But at the same time, we've got more people making $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000, $1,500, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month just on a $9.95 a month membership. We don't mark up the price of our products to pay out commissions on the products like every other company does. Instead, we sell them for just a few dollars above cost, pay out the commissions on the $9.95 a month membership, and we're paying out about 85% of that. And you know, a lot of people, especially at the beginning, they're like, well, how much can I make on a $9.95 membership? Well, guess what? When it's so much easier to build a team of 20 people, 50 people, hundreds of people on $9.95 than it is to, you know, get find three people to spend $100 on a product. That's why so many people are making money, because 2 million members. Think about it. How many companies do you know out there in the network marketing industry who have 2 million members?
Oh, God.
How many in the last 10 years even have 100,000 members? There are not very many. I mean, 22 million compared to 100,000 is 20 times bigger. And 100,000 is a successful company. We've got 2 million and haven't even started yet. So anyway, the way the comp plan works, as you've probably noticed from our power line, and this has been a huge week, biggest week of the year, thousands and thousands of people joining every single week. All those people at midnight tonight get placed from that power line into our matrix. It's a 2x15 matrix. What that means is everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place everyone else can go is under the ones who are already in there. Now, anyone who falls under you in that matrix, whether you introduce them or they fell under you from someone else, they go to work, they build a team, you get paid on all of that volume, again, whether you had anything to do with them joining or not. Even one person who builds a team could be making you $50 a month, $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month just from that one team alone. And if you want to make real money in the company, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. Now, we haven't done a lot of training on our Firestarter Friday calls, but we're going to talk about spillover and spillover waiters versus spillover creators on that call tomorrow. So I encourage you to join us then. It's noon tomorrow. Once you become a member, you can find that in your webinars link in your back office. And again, same time tomorrow right here. But again, so if you want to make real money, and yes, you know, an extra 100, 300, 500 bucks a month without doing anything is pretty exciting. But if you want to make way more than that, just by enrolling 2 people, you literally triple your income potential in the compensation plan. Like it's a very easy, very duplicatable compensation plan. And that duplication, I want you to write that down. Duplication, most duplicatable system. When we have 30% of our affiliates in profit, that literally is the definition of duplication. People can do it. If people aren't duplicating, aren't able to recruit, aren't able to build, nobody's, you know, you got 1 or 2% of people enrolling people and 98% not. Here, you've got over 30% of people enrolling people every month. That's faster growth. That's 10 times the growth than any other company out there. And the duplication, when you multiply that exponentially, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times everybody, it's why we've got 2 million members and haven't even started yet. Once people see Live Good, they can't unsee it. So very easy compensation plan. There's a lot more to it. Each person you introduce, you match their commissions. You, in fact, with our infinity generational matching bonuses. Not going to go into detail what that is, but if you want to understand it, on the pay plan page at the bottom, there's a whole video. It's about 8 minutes. Explains every part of the comp plan, how powerful it is, how many generations you get paid on, exactly how you get paid, how everything flows through it, and why so many people are having success and making money, many of them for the first time ever in the network marketing industry. Because again, 99% of people have never enrolled a single person, never sold a single product. And here, over 30% of our affiliates are in profit. Again, many for the first time ever and seeing results. And it just, you know, it's very humbling. It's very exciting. It's very awesome to see that, you know, Nader and I have had this idea for a long time. You know, we knew the industry was jacked up, for lack of a better word, was messed up, was broken, was not working, was, you know, people were losing. And that was the biggest thing. In fact, you know, Nader kind of mentioned it. I didn't tell my story today, but I walked away from the industry 7 years ago. I was done. I didn't want to be part of it. Morally, ethically, didn't like seeing people lose, didn't like seeing people, you know, lose money and not get results. And I was done. And I sat on the sidelines for 5 years watching it get worse instead of better until, you know, Nader kept reminding me, we got to do this. We got to fix it. We got to help people. And we just launched Live Good. And you know, again, 2 million people kind of proved that we weren't the only ones that thought it was a good idea. So, you know, when you've got the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, you're doing things right, doing things honest, being transparent, being, you know, giving people what they want, true, honest value, along with the best compensation plan ever seen in the history of the industry, and more people winning than any company has ever had. It's just a winning formula. And so again, you know, 2 million members now. I fully, I mean, I don't think there's a way, unless we just close the doors, that we don't have 20 million members in the next few years. I mean, Nader thinks, I think 50 is realistic. Nader thinks 100 million is realistic. I mean, even if we just get to 10 guys, the only place for them to go is under the ones who are already in there. Everybody needs Live Good for 2 reasons. Number one, the most important, you guys need these supplements. Everybody needs supplements. None of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those nutritional gaps. We need a high quality multivitamin. We need our vitamin D. We need our magnesium. As Dr. Ryan said, we need an anti-inflammatory. This is the only anti-inflammatory on the planet that has all 4 of these ingredients: fish oil, curcumin, garlic, and CoQ10 all in one. You literally have to buy 2, 3, or 4 different products to get everything you get in one bottle of Factor 4. How about our Super Reds? Best cardiovascular health product ever created. Great for circulation, brain health, heart health, releases that nitric oxide, carries the blood and nutrients to where they're needed. Also great for sexual health, energy. An amazing, amazing product. Our essential aminos, best USDA certified organic, healthy coffee with brain boosting mushrooms and weight management ingredients. We've got a whole line of skincare products, our creatine plus HMB, not just for building muscle and recovery, but also amazing for brain health. We've got two different protein powders, our whey protein isolate and our plant-based protein, our liver support, something everybody needs, our hydration amplifier, best electrolyte product out there for just $19.95 for 30 sticks. Fiber, 95% of us don't get enough fiber out of our daily diet. Children's multivitamin, bone health, flaxseed oil, lean, best weight management product ever. We call it our body composition improvement formula. How about Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss? Who else has this product at the highest just quality out there? How about our new NAD strips, guys? These are flying off the shelves, something everybody needs for cellular energy and support. An amazing product, our methylene blue, best brain boosting supplement ever for long-term. Notter's tongue is blue because it turns your tongue blue, it turns your pee blue, and it is worth every second of it. We've got hormone support product for men and women, our black seed oil product, just an amazing lineup. As Dr. Ryan said, almost 50 products now, rolling out new ones every single month. We've got our parasite cleanse coming. We've got our overnight oats product coming, which is going to be amazing. We've got our household cleaner coming, some more pet products, some more skincare products, lots of stuff in the lineup, guys, and a huge advantage. I mean, nobody in the industry, and when I say the industry, the network marketing industry and the supplement space is even competing. Like the competitive advantage that we have right now. No other company is offering highest quality products at the lowest prices. Yes, some companies offering high quality products at high prices. There's a lot of companies offering low quality products at high prices. And there's a few companies offering low quality products at low prices. There's literally nobody offering the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices with full transparency every single day. We've got a huge head start, almost 50 products, 2 million members, and just getting started. We've got a lot of tools, systems, resources, landing pages, videos that are about to roll out on top of the ones we already have. And again, we are just getting started. So all you need to do to lock in your position, go to any of the emails you've gotten from Live Good, click on the link that says click here to join. One-time $40 affiliate fee to earn unlimited income forever in the compensation plan, and either $9.95 a month or $99 for the year if you want to save 20%, get 20 bucks off, 2 months free, however you want to look at it. So you're looking at either $49.95 today or $139.95 today if you go the yearly option. Lock in your position. Do it now. You've actually got until midnight tonight. If you do it now, you've still got until midnight to enroll your first 2 people and hit that bronze level. In fact, tomorrow on our Fire Starter Friday call, we announce all the people who achieved rank. And, if you're one of them, then we'll talk about you as one of the people who achieved bronze in your very first day. So, make that happen. But first things first, lock in your position and order your products. Go through the product page. Check out all of our products. Definitely, at the very least, very, 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 very least, get your magnesium. But probably the very least, get your daily essentials pack, our magnesium, vitamin D, and multivitamin. Also check out our ultimate wellness pack. That's got 7 products for, I think, $106, $107. If you get on our subscribe and save, you save an extra 5% off the already lowest prices. But check out these products, guys. Absolutely, place an order today so you can get your product to you in the next few days. There are no product purchase requirements, but you absolutely want to get these products, guys. This is all about helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and generate some income in your spare time from home. So that's all I got. Welcome aboard. Join us tomorrow. Order your products. We'll ship it out first thing tomorrow morning. We ship out every single day. You'll have it in a few days. Can't wait for you guys to try it. You are absolutely going to love these products. And I do recommend our NAD Plus. If you haven't tried this, or if you have, whatever, just an amazing, amazing product. I take it every other day. I actually alternate it with our methylene blue. I took this one yesterday, this one today. Tomorrow I'll be back to the methylene blue. But we also throw a sticker in your pack, and you guys are going to love it. So welcome aboard. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Nader, do you want a minute, or you want me to close it out?
Let's close it out, baby, because we're on. You're doing awesome. Let's keep going.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's all we got. Welcome aboard. Thank you guys for being on this call. Thank you for taking a look at Live Good. Welcome aboard. Be sure to join. And this is about helping people. This is a much bigger mission, passion project than just money like most companies out there in the industry. We are helping millions of people all over the world, again, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and generate some extra income in their spare time from home. And it just feels good to do that. Feels good to be able to help people, to be able to introduce people to supplements that genuinely, as Lisa said, as Lisa shared with the testimonials that are coming in, changing people's lives all over the world every single day. And again, we're just getting started. So lock in your position, place your product order, join us tomorrow. We'll see you guys at the top. Bye, guys.
Welcome to the team.
See you tomorrow.